Looking good as always, my friend. Nice to see you.
Nice to be here. Thank you.
Last time I saw you was on Broadway.
On stage, yeah.
You were on stage in the play Art.
Yeah.
It was you, James Corden, Neil Patrick Harris,
right.
and you were unbelievable
Thank you so
in
much.
that play. You were
Thank you.
fantastic.
Thank you
Great
very
job.
much. Thank you.
You really had to drive
Very
it.
sweet. Jimmy was very sweet. You sent those beautiful flowers over and that gorgeous card.
I actually did.
Card said, "Oh my God, you were incredible. You were my favorite." And then I went to the other guy's dressing room to show them and gloat a little bit, and they had the same card. So, I guess
What? That must have been a big mix-up. That's a
move.
mix-up. My assistant must have messed
No, that's
up.
the move. That's the move when you've got three. So
When you are
would have been better if you'd done it for two of us.
I know, that's true. Yeah, next time I'll do it. I'll do something. When you're doing live theater, do you like to know who's in the crowd?
You know, I at this point I've done so many plays. I don't mind knowing, but I don't love knowing. You know who loves knowing who's in the crowd is James Corden. Because every night at places, he just come out behind the curtain and he goes, "All right, guys, let's go. Scarlett Johansson's in tonight," or Meryl Streep's out there.
Yeah,
And,
we got to do a good show, boys.
Yeah, he loves it.
He loves it, really.
Loves knowing who's out there. Yeah.
I've seen you so many times on Broadway. You're unbelievable.
Oh,
you
thanks.
give it all you got. And
Thank
I go,
you.
and then afterwards I said hi to you, and you go, "Oh, good to see you." You were nice enough to say hi to me, and you go, "I got to go. My littlest one was sick that night."
Yeah, he was.
And
yeah.
you go, "I go take care." I go, "How are you doing real life?" with
Yeah,
this?"
I know. Well, it's such a good, it's such a great interruption to the day, you know? I mean, to go out there and live something like that has a beginning, a middle, and an end. So many times when you're doing a TV show or a movie, you know, you shoot it's the little bits every day, and that's the best part about doing a play, you know, is you get to do the whole thing, you know? You get to live a whole life up there. And,
I loved it.
Yeah.
Last time Rose Byrne, your partner, was on our show, and she was telling me that you guys were in the market to get a pet. A pet. Yes.
The most famous bearded dragon in the world?
Yes, that's correct.
You're talking about?
She said you couldn't go to the Golden Globes with her because you were picking out a pet for for the littlest one?
Yeah, for Raphael, yeah. Yeah, so, you know, I've never had a pet in my life. This is the first pet I've ever had, and our littlest one really, really wanted a pet and really loves reptiles, and so... oh
my gosh.
So after a lot of discussion, a lot of research, we decided to get a bearded dragon. And,
really? Now, what research? what research said that's the one?
You know, you're talking to the phone.
Yeah, I know, I understand.
You know,
ChatGPT or something, but there's a dog.
Actually, you know, I happen to have in our neighborhood in Brooklyn, we have a wonderful place called the Nature Company, and it's a place that they've got like 40 reptiles in there, and they go out into schools, public schools, and they have kids interact with the animals, which is a really sweet place that my son really fell in love with. We had a birthday party. They came to the birthday party. They brought a bunch of reptiles, and that sort of sealed the deal. And so I've gotten a lot of my research.
You can say,
these
Raphael,
people.
you can just play at school.
I could have said, yeah, I know.
You don't need to have it at home.
I love this guy. I got to tell you, he's pretty magnificent.
Your son? Oh. That's so nice of you.
No,
that's so nice of you.
The bearded dragon.
Oh, yeah. Do you like it?
But she destroyed my life with that announcement. I got to tell you, it was like...
No, everyone wants to know about it,
Yeah,
but
I
now,
know.
were you bonded with the pet?
Yeah, I love him. I just love him. I never dreamed I could love an animal like this. But every day now, I have like a little ritual, and I take him out at like 1 o'clock. You know, I take him out at like 1 o'clock. I put him on my chest. We talk. No, I talk.
We talk.
I talk. We talk. We talk.
We talk.
And
I think you do
I tell
most
him
of the
a lot
talking,
of things. You know, I
do?
talk to him.
It's
Yeah,
like
I don't have therapy. I don't do Pilates or yoga and things. So it's my moment, my time. I talk to him and.
What's his name? Does he have a name?
His name is Benny. He's named after Benson Boone because my son loves Benson Boone.
That's awesome.
And he's great.
Does he do flips?
He's great.
Does he do flips?
He doesn't do the flips, but you know, I build him these little. The truth is, he doesn't do much.
I know.
You know, he doesn't do much. I put these little obstacle courses down, these little like terrains, and
Really
I got him a little hammock and
a hammock.
and I got him a little thing to climb, but he doesn't really climb anything. He just walks around
Baby
a little
steps.
and he eats roaches and and crickets.
Well, next time you could bring him on the show, maybe.
Maybe I will.
Okay, good. Very good. Yeah, thank you for talking about
Yes,
that. I appreciate
thank you.
it. Let's talk about your project, Scarpetta, by the way. This is based on these giant books. Oh, my gosh.
Huge books. They've been around for over 20 years, and I mean,
Sold over 120
million
million copies.
Yeah.
That's an insane number.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. People
massive.
really love them, and so I think people are very excited for this to come out. And it's got an amazing cast. Nicole,
What a cast,
Jamie
by the way.
Lee, and
Nicole Kidman,
yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis,
Simon Baker, and myself.
Simon Baker, yeah.
And my son is on it.
Yes, Jake.
Jake Cannavale.
Now, what's it like acting?
So I don't act with him because the show has a really amazing conceit. It takes place in the present day, and it takes place 30 years ago. So he plays me at 30, and
must be a
so
dream come
we
true for you.
pass each other in the hallway sometimes, and it's pretty special. Yeah.
One of the reasons you said that you like doing this character is because you eat in this show.
I love eating on camera, man. I just love it. Like, I did a movie a long time ago, and very famous actor, a very excellent actor, and we had to eat in the scene. And I didn't know any better. I ate like 8 grilled cheese sandwiches. And he was like, just for the future, if you just hold it in your hands, it'll feel like you've been eating it. The audience will think you're eating it. And I was like, what? Doesn't make any sense to me. So I enjoy eating. I think it adds like a dimension to the scene.
Really?
I do. I made this movie called The Irishman, and I had to eat. Thank you. And I had to do the scene with Bob De Niro, and I'm supposed to be eating steak, and he's like, the whole scene is about him getting me steaks, And Marty was like, "You're gonna eat the steak, right?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna eat the steak. I'm gonna eat the steak." And I ate like 10 steaks. But the scene is very funny. It's very funny. There's something about a person talking while they're eating. That's what people do.
Brad Pitt does it a lot.
It's
Brad, I know, like he usually like buttons his scene with he eats. Like he'll be like, oh, I'm gonna go get the car then.
Yeah. It just does something. It's very, human, and like people don't stop eating when they're talking.
I love this. I love getting because now every time I'm gonna watch and hope that you eat something.
Yeah. So I got to eat a lot in this show. And,
what is happening in Scarpetta?
Well, it's about a this woman who's the chief medical examiner for the Commonwealth of Virginia, who's come back to her job after 25 years away. She's one of those people who can get into the minds of the people who committed these terrible crimes, and she has a partner, and that's me, and I'm a former detective who sort of comes out of retirement to help her try to solve this latest crime. And there's a great family dynamic. Jamie Lee Curtis plays her sister, and Simon Baker plays her husband, and we all live in this massive Gothic house, and problems arise because, that's a tough, weird, creepy job, and it's pretty gruesome, and pretty creepy, and I think people will
people are gonna like it. Yeah, I want to show everyone a clip. Here's Bobby Cannavale in Scarpetta. Take a look.
I think I'm eating. We all need space, right? We need our space, especially now that I'm gonna be working with the doc again.
What?
You're working with Kay?
Yeah, it's not a big deal. It's just, like temporary so that I could be legal at the crime scenes and, postmortems and like that.
In what capacity?
I think she's defining it as forensic ops specialist. Mic drop.
You're a specialist, Peter. You're a retired detective. What? Can you believe this?
No.
Did you know?
cannot.
Morning. You gave my husband a job.
Yeah,
Why would you do that, Kay?
because I needed help.
But why him?
Yeah, Mom, that's how you do it. That's eat acting as well.
That's good, man.
That's double. It's got everything. Bobby Cannavale, everybody. Scarpetta premieres March 11th on Prime Video. Stick around. We'll be right back.